Welcome back. We are covering 20 key actions to increase sales. Again, we've covered the AAC here in the sales success diagram video, which is linked in the playlist in the description of this video. But before we get started, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, click the alert button as well, and then click the thumbs up, which is a like button if you appreciate the content and the time I'm putting into making these for you. We're going to get going on number 4 and number 3. Use tie-down questions. So this is an interesting psychological approach that you can use to help you increase your sales, right? If you're selling somebody and selling to somebody and explaining why your service or your product is great, you want to ask them questions. You don't want to always just be downloading to them, right? And so there's ways that you can get them to be more agreeable, because a lot of times when people know that you're selling them, they're already going to put up the defenses and maybe they don't want to talk to you. So take your time, have dialogue with them, right? So that means it's a two-way street, and start asking them simple questions like, hey, what are you in here for? What are you looking for? Can I help you? Or, better question, always ask yes questions if you can, right? So for instance, if you're enjoying the video series that we produced today, right? Hopefully the answer is yes, and you're getting a head nod there, right? And this is obviously the second time you're here and you've come back to listen to the other videos. Absolutely. Well, if you've come back this many times, doesn't it make sense that you should hit the subscribe button? Those are just two quick examples of tie-down questions, because I want you to subscribe. It helps me. What I'm selling you is a subscription to my channel. It's going to help me, right? And so using those simple tie-down questions, and then again, hopefully the service and product that I'm offering you and the content is good enough that you're going to hit the subscribe button. But again, I don't have the opportunity to speak with you one-on-one to use these tie downs. I'm just using these as an example of what you can do. You need to hone that for whatever product or service that you're selling, but get people used to saying yes and nodding their head and agreeing with you, because there's a momentum that takes place when they're saying yes. And then you can hit them with that, well, does it make sense to do X, Y, and Z? If they say no, then you've got to figure out and ask them, well, what's keeping you from subscribing to my video, right? Paul, you're incredibly ugly. Can't do much about that. Maybe I won't record my face up in the upper right-hand corner. That's okay. That's something I can fix. Next time I come, if I get enough comments saying that I'm hideous and you need to look away, I'll hide the video and you'll just hear my voice. Maybe it's my voice. Maybe everybody hates the way I look and it's my voice. Maybe I'm just not interesting. Maybe my content is terrible. But again, I'm asking the questions in terms of why you don't want to subscribe, right? And then I can switch it around and say, okay, well, Mr. Joe viewer, if I hide my face, if I get somebody else to do the voiceovers for these videos, and if I improve upon the content of my video, that seems to me that would make you want to subscribe. Would you agree? The answer should be yes. So there's another good case white paper for you and case study for you to use tie-down questions. I'm overcoming your objections. All right, moving on. Number 3, ask for the sale. All right, I'm going to use the subscribe example here, right? That's what I'm selling. I'm selling subscriptions. It's going to help me out here. But I'm asking you, if you look at all of my videos that I've done, every single one of them, most YouTube creators do the same thing. They ask for the sale. The sale in this case is a subscription, the subscribe, and also the alert button. I'm asking for that every time, and I'm asking you to like my video. I'm always asking for the sale. I do it at the beginning of the video. I'm going to do it at the end of this one. I did it multiple times in this video as well, but I'm asking for the sale, right? And this should be a good example. And by the way, as I'm going through the checkout line at a Target or wherever I'm shopping, if that sales associate at the checkout counter asks me to buy, if I want to sign up for their credit card, I say no, but I say, good job, right? I appreciate that you asked and you're getting your quota in there. They're doing what they're supposed to do. And by the way, if you run into a good salesperson that's willing to ask it every time, maybe they might be a good fit in your business. If you have a sales-focused business, if they're going to ask you for that, they're doing the right things. Maybe you think about poaching them and offering them better salary, teach them how to sell for your business. That's who you want, that door-to-door salesperson. If they're coming and they're definitely asking for the sale, right? Maybe you can convert them to work for you and help you out with your business if you don't necessarily like the sales, but you got to know your product and service in order to help train them to know how to sell for you, right? So anyway, we're going to end this. Really appreciate you listening in again, do me a favor. I'm selling. I'm asking for the sale. Hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, which is the like button, and hit the alert button. Share this video. Another sale I'm asking for. Share this video link to somebody else who might be able to benefit from this. Also, asking for another sale here. Click on the playlist and listen to the sales success diagram video, the first video here, the AAC, that explains that. And again, you really should listen to that anyway, because none of these 20 key actions are going to be valid if you're not implementing AAC. All right, we'll talk to you later.